If you haven't watched the Netflix Unknown Number, The High School Catfish, go watch it and scroll past me because I'm about to get some spoilers. Because I just was watching it with a client because she ain't never seen it. I'm like, girl, let me show you this crazy documentary. Well, anyway, it is just crazy to me. So, spoilers, you might want to go. It's crazy, though, to me that this mom is sitting in the... actually said, I will sit and do this documentary knowing it is going to expose her. So I'm crying. I know people are going to think I'm a crazy lunatic. Yes. Yes. You told your daughter to herself. Like, what's wrong with you? But what's really getting me is how she was like, I'm not the one who started it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because he wanted to invite her to a party, a Halloween party, I believe. And she didn't want to go. And she, of course, came home, probably told her mom. And her mom was like, I'm about to tell him, I'm about to get them to break up. But she was infatuated with this boy. Like, you're sick. You're nasty. So she started the texting, and then she stopped. And then, as soon as they broke up, she's like, he's mine. Like, you're sick. You're sick in the head. You're sick. He's mine. As soon as he tried to reach out to somebody else, she all up in his phone. You're mine. You are sick. Predator. You need time. Forget mental illness. Because she knew she had the other phones. And then when the police came and told her, she was hiding them phones. Because she knew. Soon as they said, we got a warrant, she already knew. So she hid. But she knew what she was doing. Then, the crazy thing about it, the more, like, I was thinking all this, but it just makes me mad every time I watch it. Then she tried to pin it on another girl in the school. And then, when the other girl, Chloe, her mom's like, the girl, Kendra, which is the one who was doing it, that mom, and then the boy's mom, Owen's mom, go up to school, and they tripping out on the school. They tripping out on Chloe, and Chloe's mom. And then not only that, it's kids. Like, one of the girls is terrified of, like, talking to the police because he was over there grilling her like she was, like, you're sick. You're so sick in the head. Ain't no way. And then for her, as soon as when the police came and then they pulled Lauren into, I believe her name was Lauren. I forgot that quick. They pulled her to the side and was like, your mom has been... She gonna get up and start crying. My mama better not touch me, better not look at me. Nothing. Like, you're sick. I don't care how much you want to look like the hero. But you're sick. You're sick. And then to be crying, even in the confessional, like before it all started, everything was going and talking as if you're sick. And I feel so bad for that girl. I feel so bad for her. Because I'm sure everybody was mad, but then they felt bad. Like, imagine going to school, right? Shoot, when I lost my mom, I don't want to say I was embarrassed, but I was kind of like, but I can't imagine if my mom did something crazy to my entire school. But anyway, to go back into that, you're already, and then for everybody to be like, you're crazy because your mom's crazy. Like, imagine that. Because all these people grew up together. That's all they know is this town. And she's like, looked at. And then after so long, I'm sure it felt bad for her. But all the bad treatment. And then I can't imagine if they thought that she was in cahoots with her mama. But it's just crazy. Crazy. And like my client said, if I was her dad, I would get a PPO against her. You are not ever. And the level of mental manipulation that you did with your daughter, just being the person doing it and then being the one to be like, oh, I love you and I'm going to protect you. And like, you are so sick. So, I know I'm not the only one, but y'all go and talk to y'all kids for real. Because I will hope, and as kids, they don't want to tell you, but really have a conversation with your kids and say, if you are getting some crazy text messages, you better notify me. But another thing that made me upset is Owen's mom. But I understood her standpoint and I didn't. Why didn't you change that boy number a long time ago? I was up all night. Not to say that the lady wasn't going to get his new number anyway, but it's still, you over here fighting with the school, but they ain't changed the number. They not feeling sympathy for you. Now, if you started changing the number, getting a new phone, then they're like, okay, she's done all that she could do. And it wouldn't have went almost 2 years. Then the FBI would have probably been notified a long time ago. But she wanted to, I don't feel like you're going to figure it out today. It's like, girl, I'm not techie like that. But there's some craziness. I just, but that made me mad. But anyway, I've been on a whole documentary kick lately. So, but what's your thoughts? Was y'all thinking the same thing I was thinking?